Hi guys and girls, and welcome back to Zenith Minis. My name is Greg, and as you can see, we've got the brand new Sisters of Battle army set to unbox today. It's arrived a day early, I believe. It's meant to be out on the Saturday, and quite a few people have managed to pick it up on the Friday, so I'm really lucky to get my hands on my copy. We're going to check out the box, we're going to open it up and have a look what's inside. This is a pretty sought after box. They were sold out within 10 minutes in the UK. I was there at 10 to 10 in the morning on the Saturday. Let's face it, it's not an early start. So I was just waiting there, my card details all ready to go. It's not very often I make a limited release because I'm usually running in the mornings every Saturday, so I was lucky enough to be ill to be there, at least in the house, to pick up this box. I know a lot of people missed out on it. You know, they came in at 10:30 and it was already sold out, but I mean, come on, if you're a fan, you've been waiting 15 years, set an alarm, you know, show up on time. Games Workshop were pretty clear that they were going to sell out quickly, and they gave a lot of time scales as well for people to be there. So I've never, say, been there on a Saturday to pick up a limited release, so really happy to be there for this one. So let's check out the box itself then. So it's all card. It's nothing fancy going on, no cellophane or anything like that. The models in this box are exclusive to this box as well. Games Workshop have confirmed that. But we've got a nice bit of artwork here, and we've got then all the models on the back of the box. So we've got the Seraphim, we've got the Battle Sisters, Repenter Superiors, Repenters, Arco Flagellants, Pendiant Engine, and we've got obviously the Collectors of a Limited Edition rulebook there with some data cards and unbranded dice, just plain old white dice. I almost preferred if they hadn't even included any. But other than the dice, everything else in this looks absolutely amazing. So what we're going to do is open it up and check out what is inside. So we've just got these tabs to open on each side, it looks like. Or maybe I can just open the one. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to slide this out. And there we go. So we've got a plastic insert here. We've got all our data cards there. What I'll do is go through the box and we'll look at some bits and bobs in a bit more detail. And we've got bases, we've got flying bases, we've got a big base. We've got those amazing Sisters of Battle dice. You know, they're named Sisters of Battle dice, but just plain dice. I mean, they could have had a 6 or a 1 with a symbol, I don't know. But there we go. And then we got this awesome looking Codex as well. And we've got the instructions on the back. And then in here we've got some new transfers. So I almost bought transfers for Sisters of Battle. I think actually no, they weren't the Sisters of Battle, they were Witch Hunters. I think the old ones. Pretty expensive, but I'm glad they've brought some out now specifically for the Sisters, and wonder if they're going to be bringing out any more. But I kind of wanted it just for the, you can't really see it on camera, but they got scroll sort of text on there, and I needed it for a project, but luckily I'm very slow at working through my projects, so actually I could probably just use the ones that are on this sheet. Then we got a divider, which hasn't really got any art on it other than what you see in there. And then we got the models themselves, so there are not that many sprues in this box. As mentioned in a lot of other videos, Games Workshop are pretty cool at cramming everything on the sprue these days. If you look at some of the older sprues, you could, you know, fit so much in between each component, but these are all nice and compact. And that is the box. I mean, it didn't take us that long to unbox it. Oh, we got a bit that's broken off. Didn't make it through GW's quality control. And that's it. I mean, that's everything in there, so there's not too much stuff, but what we'll do now is come back and check out each bit individually. So here we have the data cards for the Sisters of Battle. I'm not too sure if these are exclusive just to this box, or whether they'll be widely released with the rest of the Sisters launch. But we're going to check out what we've got here today. So I think there's Sacred Rites and abilities and things like that, and stratagems, and then we've got tactical objectives, or I might have it the wrong way around, I don't know. But we got the various Sisters artwork there, so let's open this one up. Yes, we've got tactical objectives here, so we won't go through each and every one. Let me get a bit of focus on the go. So we've got Slay the Heretic, Armour of Contempt, Reclaim the Relic, Trust in the Emperor, variety of other objectives, secure objective, 5, 6, whatever, defend objectives, so I think some of them are generic, supremacy. I say I'm not really much of a 40k player, I'm more of a painter, play a bit of Kill Team and Warcry and stuff, but 40k, I haven't got an army. I would play it otherwise, but slowly building one up. Then we've got the backs of the cards, which have the sisters artwork as well. So pretty awesome. And now what we're going to do is check out, I think, the stratagems, and let's have a look what else is near. Sacred Rites. So these are going to be the 6 abilities that your sisters, or I think it's the general, or is it the army, use. So we got the Hand of the Emperor, Spirit of the Martyr, Aegis of the Emperor, Divine Guidance, the Passion, Light of the Emperor. Then we've got all our stratagems there. I think these are all going to be stratagems. So there's quite a lot going on there. Oh, here we go, we have some different ones here. So these are specific to the Order. Order of our Martyred Lady stratagem, Order of the Valorous Heart stratagem, Order of the Bloody Rose, Order of the Ebon Chalice, and Order of the Argent Shroud, and lastly Order of the Sacred Rose stratagem. So these are all going to be in the Codex, but it's just nice to have them on hand as well during your games. So speaking of the Codex, let's open that up and check that out. So now we're going to get stuck into the Sisters of Battle Codex. So this is the limited edition one that comes exclusively in this box, and I believe the only difference between this and the full release is pretty much the cover. We've got the full artwork here, which mirrors what is on the front of the army set, and we've also got kind of the cover as well, and I've got a lovely crease but there, so a loose component, a crease in the book. Come on, quality control, sort it out. So we're just going to have a look in the book. We're not going to go into too much detail, as I say, because it's going to have everything that's going to be in the full release. We've got our introduction here, got some artwork, we got the fluff letting us know what the sisters have been doing between metal and plastic, quite a lot by the looks of it. We've got the Age of Apostasy, some nice artwork there as well. The Army of Ecclesiarchy, oh god, I'm not even going to try to pronounce these things. We've got a breakdown of the hierarchy, so I do like stuff like this. In all honesty, I've got quite a few codexes, but as I said, I don't really play any games. I just like reading what's in there and theory crafting lists that I'll never have the models to play with. That tends to be my investment into 40k. So we've seen that artwork before, but it's still nice that they included it. It's a good breakdown of kind of what's what makes up the Sisters' war gear. Got the power armor, we got the icons there, we got the bolter, and we got those iconic helms that they wear too. Order of our Martyred Lady, so we're breaking down into the different orders here. The Bloody Rose, which is what I'm painting up at the moment. If you see my Celestine, even though she's technically not part of the Order of the Bloody Rose, I painted her up that way just because I like the colour scheme. Bit different. Ebon Chalice, Argent Shroud, so these will all have their different flavours as well when it comes to the rules. That's quite nice. I do like the different icons and the artwork there, and the different types of sisters as well, different haircuts, different ethnicities as well by the looks of it. So there's a nice variety going on. Non-militant orders, parishes, apparently that's what they're called. Wars of Faith, so a timeline of what's been going on. Some more artwork. And then we got a breakdown of the different models themselves. So we've got the Triumph of St. Catherine, which is quite interesting. We haven't seen that model yet. And I think it's going to be quite a biggie. Looking forward to getting that to add to my shame pile. Battle Sisters, Repenter, Angelic Hosts, which we haven't seen either, so I'm probably going to be multi-part, I think, with the Seraphim. Or the Zephyrim, I think that's it. Yeah, Seraphim are already in this box, but I think the Zephyrim are the ones we haven't seen yet, so they're going to be probably released as part of a multi-build box. Yeah, we've seen that model. Have we seen the dialogue guy? I think we probably have. Tanks, different warriors. Some of them are the metal ones. I think these ones, the warriors, they're still using the metal models. So I'm not too sure we're going to see any new ones of that. And then we got the sisters themselves. So awesome looking model here, other than the Diantwood Eulandi haircut going on. I kind of like it actually. I'll probably keep it on there, just for the fun of it. I do enjoy it. Oh yes, we have seen that model. I do like the Hospitaller as well. Yeah, these models are great, I gotta be honest here. I saw them and they were an immediate first buy. when they come out, even if they just sit in my flat waiting to be painted. But I do like that they're going with, I don't know, they seem to be releasing like units of like 2 and 3, or you know, almost like taster units, and then they build a force on that, like Night Haunt, they did that with them, Sisters of Battle, the Bone Reapers too. You know, there's been a couple of models coming out with that sort of flavour, and then an army releases later, so it's really awesome that they've kept what they did with the Celestine and applied it to the rest of the army to make it all kind of fit. So here are the rules. So we got Canoness, Triumph, Celestine, Missionary, Junith, an appropriate name for the haircut, Battle Sister Squad, Preacher, Gemini, Repenter, Celestian Squad, Hospitaller, Dialogus, Seraphim, Death Cult Assassins. I would love to have seen some new models for them. I did like the old ones, but metal just doesn't do it for me anymore. Retributor Squad, Pentiment Engines, Rhinos, and then we've got all the different weapons here as well. And at the end we've got some artwork for different Order Convictus, or Convictions. Break down what you can include, match play rules, then we've got all the stratagems, warlord traits, the relics, and at the end then we've got points values. So it'd be interesting to see how much of this changes over the next couple of months. You usually see a lot of changes through, I say a lot, some changes through the FAQs and things like that, but who knows. Tactical objectives there. So that is the Codex. So what we're going to do now is just check out the sprues. Alright, and the last thing to look at, now the most important thing, the thing that I'm excited about, are the models themselves. So as I mentioned at the start, they've packed quite a lot onto these sprues, so there's a lot of, or multiple units at least, on the same sprue. So if you imagine Shadow Spear or Dark Imperium, how they kind of mix everything together just to kind of make it all fit on a small amount of sprues, that's what they've done here. So you don't have Battle Sisters on one sprue and Seraphim on the other, they're kind of all mixed in. So on this one then, let's get a close-up here. So it looks like we've got Battle Sisters at the top, we've got some Repenters there, and then we've got the Pentient, not even going to try it, the engine with the guy on it that doesn't have any sort of shielding. That guy, the Pentient, see, I keep messing it up, so I'm just not going to say it. You know what it is, that's what's there. You got some bits from the Seraphim there as well, we got backpack, all really detailed stuff, we got a power sword, but there. So they are all kind of like, not easy to build, but they are all monopose. You're not going to have too many options here by the looks of it. We got Whip Woman, Chainsword. All of these are perfect names. Don't know why Games Workshop didn't go with that. And the back here is more detail of the same. Got the Flamers there as well for the engine. And we got the dude there as well. Don't think we had a look at him. Reminds me of the electric goad guys in Blackstone Fortress, with the way the kind of tubes are all connected into the back of them. I'm not too sure what they were called, but I do like the dynamic poses, like on the Repenter, or is that the Archo-Flagellants? I think that might be you know, they go in places, and it looks like they're off on a bit of a mission. The icon there as well is pretty cool. So that is the first sprue. Oh, and we got a Flamer there, and the bit that kind of fell off. Bit of a gap there. So that is that sprue. Let's check out this one. So as you can see, we've got everything that's quite tightly packed on there. Let's see if I can get some focus on the go. There we go. So we've got bolters, we've got sister heads, we've got most of the bodies on there. So if you had the, can't remember her name now, but they released the single model, who was like a battle sister, the leader of the squad. These models are very much designed and sculpted in the same way she is, so you're going to have like a front, a back, and some bits and bobs which kind of attach to it, so kind of all assembles in just one way. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I would rather them go down either the full easy to build route or have a lot of options. This kind of like half easy to assemble thing doesn't suit me because I build in sub-assemblies, so you know, if you're going to have a monopose model, might as well go easy to build, I think, rather than even worrying about too much about glue and the rest of it. So yeah, but I do really like these sculpts, they're so detailed. And the backpacks are awesome. So this is the first time I'm seeing Seraphim sisters, and they look great in person. Thoroughly recommend it. If you manage to get one of these boxes on release day or something like that, go for it. Here then we've got, I'm not too sure what this one is. Might be the Canoness, I think. She's on a sprue of her own, which makes me think that maybe she'll be available on her own at some point. I don't know. I don't have high hopes for any of this stuff being separate after this release. And you got a head there as well. So luckily, I suppose the heads are all kind of interchangeable if you wanted to do that. So that's an option, but it is a bit of a shame that things like weapon options, like even with the new Chaos Sorcerer they released, you don't have the full war gear options that come in the Codex, and that's quite frustrating, I imagine, for a lot of players. And the last sprue then, we have more Battle Sisters, Seraphim, Archoflagellants, Repenters, well no, a bit of everything again, Archoflagellants, Repenters, more Bolters, more Bolt Pistols, and more Sisters as well. So my overall impression is this is a great box set. I mean, a lot of people I think would have rathered multi-poses and things like that, but for me it doesn't really bother me too much. I just want something nice and detailed to paint that looks awesome, and they've definitely done it with this box. I'm really glad I've managed to pick it up, because these models, these sculpts at least, are going to be exclusive to this box. So I've got it, I'm happy. I'm glad I didn't have to pay eBay prices. So once again, if you can manage to somehow find a box for 120 quid, probably recommend doing so, because I can't see these getting too much cheaper just due to the demand and the limited run that they're going to be doing of them. The prices on eBay at the moment I think are about 170, which isn't too bad. It's only 50 quid markup on retail, or £45 markup. It's not too bad, but I'm not too sure how long they'll remain at that price once everything is said and done now over Christmas, and all the stock from the stores are gone as well. But that is the box, so we're just going to go to it. So guys, that is the end of today's episode. Really hope you've enjoyed taking a look at what's in this box. I'm really looking forward to starting to actually work on my sisters. Celestine is done. We've got a little squad mates still to do, and I've been working on that Lone Ranger that they released a while back. Still can't remember her name. But the single model they released, I'm sort of working through her. I think I've done the head and the chest piece, but I'm looking forward to assembling my sister's force, first for Kill Team, and hopefully at some stage for 40k as well. So on that note, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.